Hi everybody, EB here. Welcome to today's Warframe video for clueless fucking idiots. This is just a bit of a bonus video with quite a few of you posting you'd love to have a look around my main account. This is my main account with 400 measly hours sunk into it. Yes, as you can see, Mag is my main beloved frame. Fuck do I love Mag. She is such fun to play. Hey, that's me. You might fucking hate her. And do you know what? That's absolutely fine. So, let's just have a quick look around my account. It's a bit of a mess because I'm a clueless fucking useless noob. So if we go to the codex, you'll see I've got all quests and missions completed, with the exception of Angels of the Zariman, Veilbreaker, Call of the Tempestari, the fucking Wave Rider bollocks, and the Mask of the Revenant, which I'm just in the middle of doing at the minute. So, once the Revenant's done, I've got 4 quests left to complete, and that's all the main quest missions done. Everything else is completed. In terms of weapons, well, I am, as I've said before, a clueless, feckless, useless fucking noob. So you can see here the amount of weapons I've already collected, crafted, built and levelled to max level just to get the shitty mastery rank off of them. And as you can see, in my opinion, I have done a fuck ton. However, starting at the Vasto, there's still an absolute fuck ton of weapons I haven't done. Will I ever do them? Probably not. Probably not. Because I'm a fucking idiot, I've realised that you don't need to worry about all this shit. You really don't. So, if you have a look at my profile, you can see I'm Mastery Rank 19, about halfway to MR20. I don't know if it tells you. Anyway, it doesn't, does it? I was hoping it would, but it doesn't. So I've done about 400 hours on this account. In terms of Warframes, well, I've got most Warframes, not all, because I do tend to not to keep up. And you'll also notice that I've got duplicates as well, because, you know, being the fucking idiot that I am, I also went down the route of doing specialised different builds for different frames. I think I've got 3 rhinos, I think I've got 3 vaults, I've got 2 embers, I've got 2 Excaliburs, which I don't fucking need. I've got Umbra and the basic one. And then I went down the route of doing a lot of fishing mission runs to craft all my prime Warframes. Hydroid, what a fucking waste of time that was. Jesus. I've got things like the standard Inneros and Inneros Prime, because I do like to compare them. That is currently my favourite #1 cheesy Warframe. Loki, I love him to bits. He's absolutely fucking amazing. Yeah, I've got Mesa Prime, I've got little Nezha, I've got Nidus, we've got Slinky Nova, Nyx, Oberon, Oki, the Farming Queen. You can't beat a bit of Octavia. Another Rhino. My noob Rhino, that is. Rhino Prime, the big boy, of course, we've got him. Sarin, who I love very, very much. Steinax, well, I got given him for free, as every player would have done if they logged in at the right time. I've got little Titties, Titania. I've got the Healing Warframe Trinity. I went for the Prime version, run all the missions, cracked all the relics, and then built her. I've got Valkyr. I've got the Mighty Vuban via Nightwave, easy enough to get. Another Vault, which I know you might think is a bit bizarre, but there's Eidolon, Killer, Speedrunner, Stunner, all that bollocks. Absolute fucking waste of time. I've got my Vault Prime, of course. Wisp, best arse in the game. You cannot not have a bit of Wisp for that ass. I'm just saying, that is one peachy ass. If pixel asses is your thing. We've got Monkey Boy, the mighty Wukong, of course. I've got Zaku, he's all fucking done and dusted. Zephyr, which I think is one of the most fun, underrated frames in the game. She's a great load of fun if you don't mind hanging in the air. I've just got Revenant Prime finished building and crafting him. I've still got to finish leveling him up and modding him and formering him and all the rest of it. I've done a new mag. Oh yeah, don't worry about that because she's my bitch. Mag is just a bitch. Pro tier, of course. What self-respecting account wouldn't want pro tier? That is one fucking frustrating Warframe to grind and build. Garuda Prime, I've just got her as well. Finished crafting her, along with the Mighty Harrow Prime. Just finished crafting him. And I've got another Mag Prime. Oh, sorry, me Mag Prime, not another Mag. So, that's 3 Mags I've got. How many fucking Mags do you need, Ebes? Really? Dick face. Okay, so in terms of pets, well, I've done the Ghost Cabral, I've got the Vulpafilers, I've got the Helios and all that shit. And then if we go to the star chart, finally, you'll see I have completely unlocked and completed all of the basic star chart, and I've now got Steel Path unlocked available. I have started doing a bit of Steel Path, but I still haven't made my mind up if it's for me. Do I really want or need to invest time in fucking Steel Path when I've already done the lot in normal mode? Well, that's a personal choice, isn't it? I've also done every other activity in the game, from invasions to arbitrations, profit taker, you know, and all that sort of shit. So, at best, as you can see, my account is no more than a very early mid-game player. So, I personally am not jaded like a lot of the content producers with heavy endgame grind just to achieve stuff. And it's like some of the, you know, the Zarmian weapons or the Kuva weapons. I have started the Liches, and that's all I've done. I've started it. You can see I've got a Zor on my back on here, which I decided to craft rather than fucking buy, because that's just me, really. The Vectis I'm using, you know, the Zoris can probably carry you through most of Steel Path if you mod it right, let alone the Glaive Prime. And I'm still in 2 minds whether I want to bother with the Glaive Prime or not, being as it is the single most strongest weapon in the game. But I absolutely love it to bits. I potter, I do my bits, I log in, do my bits, log out, fuck off, and that's about it really. So that's a look around my main account for those of you who wanted to have a look. As you can see, I am very much an average, everyday, run-of-the-mill, ho-hum potterer of a player. I mean, no big rush to do anything. I try and enjoy the activities that I do. And to be quite honest and frank, if I'm not enjoying it, well, I don't fucking do it. It's that simple. This is my operator. Little chubby bastard she is. She's gorgeous, love her to bits. So again, I'm going down all the different fucking skill trees and everything else, you know, and you think to yourself, well, you go down the focus, you unlock this, unlock that, you do this one, do that one, and then you find out you've done the wrong fucking one, according to most content creators. Oh, well, you need this one and this skill and X gazillion fucking XP to unlock it because it does ABC, and you think, for fuck's sakes, I'm now a country mile away from that fucker. But anyway, last but not least, I have managed to acquire most bits of kit. So we have got a selection of wings available. Some of which have leveled, some of which I just cannot be fucking arsed to level. You know, so it's just horses for courses, isn't it, really? You know, you just do and play whatever you want to do, and fuck everybody else. And if you get it right, you get it right, and if you fuck it up, you fuck it up. This is my beautiful skateboard, which I've managed to get done. Fucking hell, that was a joy. And even worse, the void rig. Fucking hell, what a joy this bastard was, I tell you. There we go. What a fucking joy that big boy was. Jesus. In terms of Railjack, well, I've done absolutely fuck all in Railjack, to be honest. Whilst the thought of it really does appeal to me, the actual content I don't find that fucking interesting. To be honest. Nah, it's alright. I've got a Railjack, I've built it. But as you can see, in terms of the Railjack world, I've done fuck all. To be honest. I've absolutely done, I think I've done a bit of Earth, probably. Yeah, I've got Earth unlocked. And I've done a bit of Venus, but not much. Only one mission on Venus. Nah. Again, personally, it don't float me boat. But at the end of the day, this is what I love about the game. You're not really forced to do anything. Only you can put yourself in a shitty position. So if you do something once and you think, do you know what, it's a load of shit, don't like that, don't fucking do it. Ever so easy. As I say, is your life going to be any worse off because you haven't got the latest fucking weapon set and all the latest shaboodle that comes with it? Is it going to stop you completing the star chart? Fuck no. You can complete the star chart with a mastery rank of 5 and some very average everyday run-of-the-mill ho-hum weapons. And once you've got things like your Sanctuary Onslaught unlocked and, you know, your Profit Taker missions and everything else, life's really very, very enjoyable down in the world of a clueless fucking noob. Just saying. So there you go, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this video series. I'm loving it. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thumb the videos up or down. Please post underneath this video your account, maybe a screenshot to your current account. Let me be filled with envy and jealousy at just how cool your world is. My world, well, it's decidedly average, but guess what? I fucking love it. Cheers, everybody. I'll see you in the next clueless, feckless and fucking useless Warframe video.